Sniper Tarot. I'm here to do your daily check-in. Today is April 16th, 2026, but when you find this message is when you're meant to receive it. We're going to take a look at what the vibe is this morning, and then we'll pull some tarot cards. Let's call in spirit. Okay. Let's see what the vibe is for this day here, Pisces. This will be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest, as not all readings will resonate with every single person on this planet. If you're new here, welcome, and you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want. Welcome back to my subscribers. Thank you for being here each and every day. Thank you for liking, hyping, hitting the thanks button, all those good buttons. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what the vibe is for the day. I hope that you're all doing well. Spirit, what is the vibe for Pisces? What do they need to know at the time they're viewing this message, please, Spirit? What is the vibe for Pisces today? What is the vibe for Pisces, please? There we go. We have today, good vibes, now and in the moment. Well, that's good. What else? One more. What is the vibe for Pisces today, please, Spirit? We have established, settled, secure, and wealthy. Okay, well, these are some good vibes today. So we've got today, good vibes, now in the moment, established, settled, secure, and wealthy. So I feel like this is going to be a good day today, Pisces. Feeling pretty secure, you know, living in the moment. Good vibes around you. Feeling settled. Maybe today's a payday. I know today's a payday for me, so maybe you're feeling wealthy, at least for the moment. Feeling more established. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the tarot cards. Okay, you guys. All right, let's see what's going on with the tarot. One more shuffle. Message for Pisces. Recent past, please, Spirit. What is the recent past for Pisces? What message do they need to know today? Okay, Pisces. Okay, we can stop right now. Take that somewhere else. Go somewhere else. Go. We're not tearing that apart. 1 second. Sorry about that, Pisces. I think I'm going to have to. She's got her stuffed animal, but it's already got a hole in it, so I'm going to end up cleaning it up. Anyway, what I'm seeing here in the recent past here, Pisces, is perhaps a creative block. Not really doing something that you're wanting to do. And not being able to end it. So it's like it's almost like you feel like in a rut. You are definitely have a lot of burden, carrying a lot of load here. You're doing a lot of tasks. But it's like you're doing stuff that you don't really want to do, is what I'm feeling here. With the World card being reversed, it's making me feel like you are frustrated. Perhaps some projects have not been completed. All you've got is this heavy burden all the time. this, I keep seeing lists. You've got all these lists of things to do. Feeling very frustrated here and not be able to create what it is what you're wanting to create. This is in the recent past. Is what I'm feeling here. With this Queen of Pentacles, it's like, and she's reversed. It's like you have this frustration. It's almost like I keep getting pulled to being like you're in a position that you can't quite leave because of the monetary support that you receive, but it's something that you don't really want to do. It's like all you do is work, 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 work. And you're just trying to keep your head above water. No matter how much you work, it's like it leaves you frustrated. You're like carrying this heavy load, this burden. You're just taking action, doing things over and over and over again, almost in a methodical way. But it leaves you frustrated because it's like, how much more do I have to work in order to get to where it is that I want to feel more settled, secure, established in the recent past? Present moment, please, Spirit. Present moment for Pisces in this situation. Okay. So at the present moment, I'm feeling like today, you're seeing things for what they are. You're seeing that you're perhaps trapped in a situation, that you're trapped in a situation that's going nowhere kind of feeling. You're really wanting your independence here. So you could have been saving at this time in order to feel more secure, settled, and live in the moment instead of living for someone else's dreams that are getting you nowhere. You're really seeing you're seeing yourself as it is. You're seeing how trapped you feel. You're seeing how blinded you are. You really want your independence here. And you've been saving, is what it looks like here, Pisces. Near future. Near future for Pisces. I see you going within in the future, taking your thoughts and retreating. Near future for Pisces. Yeah, you're moving on to calmer waters. You're taking your thoughts with you and you're retreating away from this situation. I feel like you may be wanting to change things up so you're living in the moment. You want to live in the moment, not living for, it's almost like you're in this ritual where you go to work every day, you come home, you have dinner, you go to bed, you get up, you go to work, you do the same thing every day, and it's like a task after task after task. You've got this really heavy burden that you carry all the time, but it's like no matter how much you do, you can't keep your head above water. You're very frustrated that you can't do what it is that you want to do. It's almost like you're living for somebody else's dream here. Present moment, you're really kind of seeing this. You're seeing how trapped or blinded you are. You really want your independence here. You could be saving money at this time to help bring more security in. But in the near future, I'm seeing you like take your thoughts and you just like kind of retreat and get away from all this turbulence. With this page, it's almost like you're realizing that you carrying this heavy burden is really not helping you to live in the moment, to live your life each day in the best way that you can. You really want to live in the moment and do what it is that you want to do with your life. And I feel like for a long time here, Pisces, you've been really carrying a very heavy burden here and being very frustrated about it. At the current time, you're really seeing things, how blinded you are, how trapped you felt. You really want your independence here, the center of the reading. You really want to just be, to work for yourself, perhaps, be on your own. Take it as it resonates here. I feel like you've been saving money, to help build a security for yourself. But I feel like in the near future, you're wanting to retreat from all of this. Take all of your thoughts with you. Move on to calmer waters. But there's a little bit of fear to do it. The Eight of Wands is in the shadow here for what you don't see. You're feeling very stagnant in life. And I feel like what the reading really is about is like, you feel like I only live once. Why am I wasting my life in this dead-end job? That's what it feels like to me here. You want to do stuff that's, that you want to do. You want to live in the moment. And even if this job is helping you to bring in security, it's like you got to do a lot of work in order for that to establish that. So you're really going to think about things in the future. Let's go back and clarify. Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been very disappointed in life here in the recent past. And I see movement because you're tired of sitting in the same frustration. Please clarify the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you've been carrying this heavy burden in the recent past here. Using all your thoughts, all your logic, all your, skills in order to do the tasks that you've had to do. Perhaps you went to, school to do what you're doing. And you have you're a very smart person that has a lot of skill in order to do all these tasks, but it's left you very frustrated. You're wanting to flee from it. It's left you very disappointed in life. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Please clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're seeing that, all the work you're doing is for everyone else, not for you. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're wanting your independence. You're feeling stuck in a situation and you're really wanting your independence and being able to take action here to move towards your independence. Please clarify the Four of Pentacles. I feel like there is a fear here because of the security you do have in this situation. Yeah. So you've been saving, or this has given you security for your family or your home. and you're afraid of financial loss. Or it could just mean like no matter how much work you do, no matter how much you save, the home life or the family or whatever is still insecure. Clarify the Page of Swords, please, Spirit. Yeah, you're going to take your thoughts and you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to retreat away about what to do here. I feel like you feel like you're going to be better off on your own. You'll be more secure, more established by doing things on your own. And there'll be a happiness that comes behind it as well because you're doing what you want to do. Please clarify the Four of Swords. Yeah. You don't want to play. It's almost like you want to get out of the rat race is what it feels like here. You're wanting to retreat away and get away from all of this competition. You want to do it on your own. Please clarify the Six of Swords. I feel like this is almost like a career reading or something like that today. Yeah, you're wanting to, move on to calmer waters where things feel a lot better. Where you're loving what you're doing. Clarify the Judgment. Yeah, so you're going to retreat. You're going to go and center yourself. You're going to pray about it. You're going to meditate about it in order to bring in more balance into your life. There could be delays on what you do with the Eight of Wands being in the shadow here for what you don't see. There could be delays on what you decide to do about the situation. But I feel like at the current moment today, you're seeing things. You're seeing how bound, how blinded you are. That there's this fear that you won't be able to take care of your family, or it's like no matter how much you work, you're still having to, hold on to every single dime that you have. You want to feel more settled, more secure, more wealthy, more established. And you want to live in the moment. You want to do what you want to do. And I feel like you're seeing that for the first time here, Pisces, that, life is too short. That, we're in a society where we're governed by working 40 hours a week. For what? Right? To keep our head above water, right? We're making somebody else's dream come true by working for them. And I feel like you're currently saying, what am I doing? Like, I've got one life to live here and I want every day to feel good. I want to do what I want to do. I want to make money the way I want to make money. I want to love what I do every day. So I feel like in the near future here, you're going to really make a decision about this. You want to get out of the rat race here. You're wanting to retreat and to do something that you love. Get away from this turbulence of this heavy burden, this load that you've been carrying, and help to bring in balance here by perhaps by meditating, by manifesting a new beginning for yourself. What is the advice? What is the advice for Pisces, please, Spirit, in this reading? One more. I feel like you're going to be looking at something new. So Spirit says use your imagination in order to create something new in your life. Your imagination is what's going to lead you towards your happiness. Back of the deck here, it's time for you to love yourself and nurture yourself. The Eight of Pentacles here. So your advice is really to go within. Use your imagination in order to create the life that you want. And nurture and love yourself for once instead of doing everything for everyone else. You really need to, take some time to really, go within and think about what it is that you would love to do so you can have your independence here, away from carrying this heavy burden in order to make ends meet, where you're just trying to keep your head above water here. You're always holding on to every single dime you get. Life is too short. Live in the moment. That's what you're wanting to do. I feel like you've worked for a really long time, perhaps many, many years even, to try to establish yourself, to help bring in security, to help bring in wealth. But it's like, no matter what you do, you're still keeping your head above water. You need to get out of the system and do something for you, Pisces. Let's pull a message from Trust Your Vibe Oracle to finish up here, Pisces. This is a nice reading today. I feel like you're just kind of waking up to, wanting to live in the moment. One more shuffle. Spirit, what is the message from Trust Your Vibe to finish up this reading for Pisces? Please, Spirit. What is the message? Message for Pisces. Okay. So we have listen to your body and number 4. So make sure you look up the angel number 4. There'll be an additional message for you. It says listen to your body. Okay, so let's read from the book and listen to your body. It says your inner guidance speaks through your body. Inner guidance is subtle and easy to miss if you're doing too much or moving too fast. Take a breath and slowly exhale. With it, release the stress and commotion in your body. As you inhale, shift your attention from your head to your heart space and notice the subtle yet distinct vibrations communicating with you from within. For example, you may sense warm, encouraging waves of energy in the heart area or pulsing. Protective vibes in your gut. You may feel constricting warnings in your throat area. Even the hairs on your arms or the back of your neck may be standing up, sending you energetic clues about the world around you. Breathe gently and pay attention to those subtle but invaluable signals. They send information that bypass your thinking mind. Don't ask others for their input or opinion right now. Others' input, even if well-intentioned, weakens your connection with the inner guidance and will leave you confused or second-guessing. Listen closely to your body instead, for it tells you the truth. So I feel like that's what you're going to be doing in the near future here, is you're going to go within. You're going to realize what it is that you want to do. You're going to make a decision, perhaps, about moving towards more of an independent lifestyle where you can live in the moment in order to establish a more secure lifestyle for yourself and doing what you want, listening to that inner guidance to guide you to where it is that you will be most happy. So I'm going to leave the message there, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit the hype button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons, please. And I will see you tomorrow for your daily. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.